Hello and welcome back to Table Chip Talk. Today we have a very special guest, Enzo Dida.
Hi.
Your camera's over
hi.
here.
Yes.
And
we have another special guest.
we have another guest over here who decided to
say hello.
Say hello.
Hello.
Okay.
Hello, that is Luca.
Yeah.
And this is Table Chip Talk. Now, we are playing Monopoly.
Monopoly.
I wish we can see this, but can we see this?
We can't. Can we? Let's double check. Cut. There are 6 pieces of Monopoly. The hat. The thimble from Sleeping Beauty. The ironing thing. The shoe. The battleship. And a garbage can.
Wait, what did you call a thimble? Because this is a thimble.
Oh, this is the spindle. The spindle and the thimble. So what game piece do you want to be?
I guess I'll be the thimble.
I'll be the hat. And we start at go.
What piece does Luca want to be? He
Luca,
turned off everything.
Where'd you go?
Luca, what piece do you want to be?
One of the pieces.
We have the shoe, the iron, the spindle, and a battleship.
I'll take the battleship.
Okay. Now we're gonna have to roll, of course. For who goes first? I'll go first. I have a 6.
So you have to move a piece.
No, we're going to see who goes first. You have a 7, and
Luca, how are you gonna roll?
oh, how are you gonna roll?
I'm not sure.
Oh, okay.
Well,
it's a shame he can't join us today. It is what it is. I'll go first.
Alright.
No, you go first. We'll
alright.
see the garbage can.
This as a thimble.
We'll see the thimble.
Yeah, I was a thimble.
Oh, you were okay.
He was the battleship.
Okay, he's out of here.
Alright.
So you go first, since you got the 7, I got the 6.
Okay.
Before we do that, I think we should get our money.
We should.
Do you want to be the banker? There's a lot of money.
I feel like I don't know if I can trust you being the banker.
Right.
So, how much money do we first get?
2 500s.
Alright.
2 100s.
2 100s.
2 50s.
Alright, 2 50s.
6 20s.
Jeez, there's 6 20s. Got a lot of money here. We're playing with. There's a lot of people that can use this money.
In the world. Shame. We have the official rules.
4, 5.
This is the retro board. 1935.
Yeah, it's 1935 board.
Edition.
The
5 10s, 5 and 1s.
5 10s. 5 10s. Oh, 5 10s. Okay. So, now, we're not just playing Monopoly here, folks, so don't click away. We are playing Monopoly, but we are also exposing the Monopoly Man. Little do people know that the Monopoly Man happens to be a very horrible person. Very
Evil.
horrible person. Evil.
He's a very evil. Wait, am I taking your money now? I'm stealing your money there. Nobody can be trusted.
Exactly.
Does the camera zoom in at some points?
I can make it, Zimmerman.
Oh.
How many fives do we get?
5 fives, 5 ones, and 5 tens. It's a shame Luca just couldn't roll, or else. you
Yep.
know, it's a shame.
And then
Luca's a friend we know from back in the day. I met Nick on a boating trip out east. We were hunting crab.
Yes, it was actually a really nice day. I don't believe we caught any crabs.
No,
though.
it rained that day.
Oh yeah.
In my
yeah.
heart.
Yeah. That's such a sad day. Why is there?
There is a paper 100 because
It's a paper one.
I was theorizing how much money it could be for 6 people, and you run out of ones if you have 6 people playing Monopoly at the start. So I made that.
Okay.
Okay,
Interesting. So.
interesting. Where are my ones?
Don't you have ones?
No.
Did I give you? Did I mix up my ones? You know I did.
5 ones. Okay.
Okay.
So you do know the basic rules?
Try one. I don't know the basic rules actually.
Well,
I tried not to play Monopoly as often because I tell you I'm not the best at board games.
and you know what, this board game, just this one, very bad game. A lot of family relationships broken, friend relationships scattered because of this one game.
Well, I can tell you right now I'm not gonna get all sour if I lose.
Yeah, it would really be like just a burden for Mr. Monopoly himself for us to get sour over his own game.
So why don't we start off by giving us a little facts about this Monopoly Man?
Well, you see, starting off, the Monopoly was created in 1903. It wasn't the name Monopoly back then. It was a different name, invented by a woman. And I think where is he? I think the old man aspect of it came in at about 1935 when Monopoly was created. And it seems that he never gets older, you know?
Yeah.
He's always been an old fella, it seems. Like he's not dead.
He's not.
He's not dead. This game was created in 1935, and he's on here as an old man.
Indeed.
And you know, it's 2019, and he looks exactly the same.
He does. Really interesting.
He's probably been around more than 200 years.
More than 200 years. Hold on. Hold on. Like when we were first theorizing this, okay, like he was saying how like the Monopoly Man is like in like 100 and something. Now he's over 200 years old.
I mean, think about it. The game came out in 1935.
Yes.
It's 2019.
Uh-huh.
So the simple math shows that from 1935 to 2019, he is.
Huh. Not 200 though.
Yeah. Do you know the answers to that question? It's
No.
simple calculus.
Simple calculus. I've almost failed math several times in my entire high school career.
Right. Well, if we use a calculator, because I forgot the number. My phone has to turn on.
What's the? Welcome to doing math. I don't even know what numbers.
95 something?
Okay, let's say it's just like he's old.
He's old.
He's old.
He's old. Is not dead. He was an old man in 1935, so has to could be 200 or less.
Could be.
Considering that rich Uncle Pennybags
Yeah.
has been here since 1935.
Mhm.
Using the simple calculator, 2019 subtracted by the year 1935 gives us 84.
He's 84 years old.
He's 84 years old. If he was born in 1935. But I don't see a baby on this board.
No, I see an old man.
And give me an on average how old an old man is.
I mean, my average of like an old man would be like 65. That's like 65 is old.
So maybe I miscalculated a bit, but
149 years old. I kind of have a little bit of trouble believing that he's 149 years old because the only person who lived past like any of 100 was like 122.
149. Adding the 65 to the 84, yes?
Yes.
So, on average, he's 149 today, and he has not died. Hasbro has not released a statement of his death.
Hasbro.
And Hasbro's been around for a while. So, would you like to start?
Yeah, I'll start. 5 and 6. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
St. Charles.
St. Charles. Do I want to buy?
It is 140.
140.
Yeah,
Hmm.
indeed.
140.
I think you should buy it.
You know what? I'll go ahead and buy it. Because I know for Monopoly you want to try to have the most amount of places.
Yes. And the most amount of money.
Right now I'm 140 minus. Right. Your turn.
Doubles. The community chest. But if the max of Monopoly is 6 players, how could it be a community?
Huh.
I inherit $100.
Here is
Thank you to the
$100.
community of 6 or less people.
Okay,
I
six
do
or
roll
less.
again because I do have doubles. This is a 9. Well, here we have it.
And you
How much
owe
money
me
do I owe you?
$10.
Oh boy.
I know.
Here's your 10.
Thank you. I am now $10. Slightly
I
not
have
richer.
$90 richer from the community chest.
Yes, it's time for me to go. 5 and a 2. I forgot what number that makes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2.
Tennessee Avenue.
Sea Avenue.
Tennessee Avenue is 180.
I think I might pass on that one. You know, I want to
Okay.
try to get to a nicer property.
It goes up for auction, as you know.
No, I don't think I know. I don't know if I'm
According
being.
to the rules.
What?
Yeah, this is a lot over here.
Oh, hold on. I don't think this is. I don't think it goes up for rent that you can just go ahead and slide right in and take it. We should get a board shot, but I only have 2 cameras. I mean, we got like a slight board shot on Enzo's side, so we can see my piece is right there, Tennessee Avenue.
I think it's under buying property.
I don't think it exists. I think you're trying to like slide in and take that
wouldn't
Tennessee.
Slide in. not wish to buy the property, the banker sells it at auction to the highest bidder.
The highest bidder. Then I'll just like the.
The buyer pays the bank the amount of the bid in cash and receives the title deed card for that property. Any player, including the one who declined the option to buy it at the printed price, may bid. Bidding may start at any price. I'm gonna start at $1.
Hold on. Hold on.
Auctions.
I never.
A rare rule to Monopoly.
I never heard of this.
I know.
The highest bidder. You know what? I'm the banker and I don't feel like selling it. Alright, I think I'm just gonna wait till someone decides to just.
I will take it for $1. Will you bid a higher price? It's a steal for $1.
You know what?
How much do you bid?
I'm the
It's
banker.
$180.
You got me. That's something. You know what? I'm gonna bid this at. I'm gonna start the bid.
No, well, I'm starting.
Okay, you start the bid at $1. Okay.
Yeah.
Why am I bidding on something that I'm giving away?
Well, you're not giving away, you don't want it, so it goes up to auction
And I'm the
to the
banker.
highest bidder. Yeah, but you can still bid.
Okay. $20.
$30.
$30.
Yeah.
$40.
$50.
$100.
120.
And $20. $130.
$150.
Okay, I'll just cake. We'll sell it for.
Great. I will buy it. Thank you very much.
I'm not. For people who think that it's fake, it actually says it in the rule book.
I would never lie to
I
Mr. Productions himself.
Oh, okay. Wow, that changes my whole idea of Monopoly.
Yeah, a lot of things will change our opinions on Monopoly. It is my turn.
It is your turn.
I will doubles again. And I will buy states at the price of $140.
I want to watch out for your money, man.
Could you give me a 10 back, please?
Yes, I can give you a 10 back.
Sometimes look into that camera, but this is the camera that I
It
should look
is.
into.
It is.
I go again. I have doubles. And I roll a 10. Indiana Avenue, I will buy, and it is $220. Give me change.
220. Oh, no. My brain can't process big numbers.
Happens to all of us.
$180. For some reason, I know that you're gonna get that money back really quick.
By the way, if you only want free parking, it's just a free space. No money goes in the middle.
Okay.
That is also a rule.
Well then, I
Thank
feel
you.
like this is going to go on for quite some time.
This should end soon.
I feel like just for like a time limit, we should set a limit.
We should.
So what should our limit be?
It should be 30 minutes.
30 minutes?
30 minutes.
Our timer shall start in several seconds.
Hopefully somebody wins by then.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, as the time goes, let's talk about the Monopoly Man some more. So, the Monopoly Man.
I'm about 150 years old.
150 years old. But now we have to get into the juicy bits of why he's so evil.
Well,
Clock starts.
the game of Monopoly.
Let's talk about the board first. Now when we were sitting around about 2 weeks ago, Enzo here, he found a Monopoly board.
The
From 19
Junior Monopoly board.
From
90.
1990.
Came out in 1990.
And 2, 3, 4.
Put the pic of it, please.
Oh, the flash is on.
It will be edited out.
Illinois Avenue. I'm gonna buy
Illinois.
that. Anyway.
Shame. It's it says
240. Anyways, back to Monopoly. We saw that it was a little weird, especially in his eyes. I didn't see anything weird until he started pointing out. And what was the thing that he pointed out?
well, if you can maximize the image of the front of the board, you can clearly see that the Monopoly man is taking along 5 kids. I believe it was 3 girls and 2 boys, or 3 boys and 2 girls, about the ages of 5 to 8, considering that the Monopoly game was for children 5 to 8, and that is the market.
Yes.
And it just seemed a little strange how some of them, if you can zoom in on their faces, seemed very frightened.
Yes, they did. They seemed very frightened when she pointed it out.
Some of them didn't seem aware. Please maximize that image. And, you know, it just became very apparent that something didn't seem right. Did you go by Illinois?
Yes, I did. Illinois Avenue is in the pocket.
6. Marvin Gardens. What is Marvin Gardens? Who's Marvin? Why does he have a garden?
Anyways, so as we see from this assumption that Enzo made, and from it's not really an assumption. I apologize. It's more of a fact that these kids do not look like they want to go with him, which just indicates this one thing: the Monopoly man is a child snatcher.
Nick, well, I mean, let's not go too crazy now. It is just a picture after all, and I mean, they may be his grandkids.
They may be his grandkids.
That does lead on to another theory, though, another evil theory. We will get to that shortly. I did pay for Marvin Gardens, yes?
Yes, you did. And that was how much?
It was $260.
$260. How much did you give me? You gave me $2.20. Give me $220.
I did.
Yes, you did.
$260. Oopsies. 40, 60. You know, maybe I should give you 80. No, I'm not giving you 80. I want my money.
You're running a little low there. Ooh.
You owe me $24.00.
Yeah. So far.
It does look like, zoom in on the other image.
Out of nowhere, just zoom in on the image.
Well, this will be edited out later.
Mm-hmm.
So when I do say zoom in, the
it will
camera will say zoom in. Now, it does indeed look like Mr. Uncle Pennybags, uncle to all of us in the world, which is impossible. He can't be uncle to us all, which is another red flag. Has a name for himself. Does look like, again, zoom in on the kids' faces, he is kidnapping them. Weird indeed.
It does. It's very weird, and like
I
the guy,
short line.
he is like pulling them quick. If you like
And
zoom
now,
in on the image, you'll see like kids are like flying. Like some of them are like dropping their popcorn.
And now picture this. The image or that picture was from 1990.
Yes.
And doing the math, if he is, let me check the math really quick. If he is, how old did we say? 150?
Yes.
Well, he was 149 minus. How many years has it been since 1990? 29?
Yeah. We'll give it 29.
He was 120 years old.
120.
Still a very old man when he was taking these 5 kids along the boardwalk, the most expensive property in Monopoly. A picture of the board for that price.
You know, Pennsylvania Railroad is actually the railroad of
New
York. Like the
Really?
Yeah, if you see on the, I forgot what building it is, but like you'll see
change for 300.
like, Pennsylvania. Don't take my word for it because I think I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's like Pennsylvania. Like we'll see it on the video.
You know, many of these properties on the Monopoly board are from the Manhattan streets. For example, New York Avenue, I believe, is definitely a street. And Samath, I think one of my relatives lived on that street.
Really?
I know, back in the day of old New York.
23 minutes on a clock.
23 minutes on the clock. It is your dice
It is my dice.
and your roll.
You're ahead of me. That's fine. Go ahead.
You have a
Ooh,
chance.
I have a chance. Let's hope it's a
And
good
why
chance.
are there chances in Monopoly? After all, Monopoly
You can get
is
lucky.
winning over all your opponents.
This card may be kept until needed or sold.
A jail-free card?
Uh-huh.
Indeed.
Aha, I got a good chance. I got a good chance.
But you did not get paid. Or property, for that matter.
Yeah, but it's a very useful one, though, if I do get in jail.
Oriental, I will buy it.
And you get paid
And I do
$200.
get paid $200 for pass and go. Oriental's
go.
100 on the dot.
Thank you. It's my job.
I'm sorry, but it's still lingering in my mind how, like, it's just a shame our friend Luca couldn't roll,
I know. Luca, you missed out on a very exciting Monopoly game, I do have to say.
He lives far away. He lives all the way in, like, Alaska. And, you know, in New Jersey, it's very, very, very hard
Baltic
travels.
Avenue.
Will you buy it?
You know what? It's $60. I can afford $60.
That's good, because I would have bought it at auction. For a much cheaper price.
I probably would have
You don't
had.
seem to have much properties. I have Marvin, Indiana, Kentucky, Oriental, and Shortline.
Yeah, but how much money do you have?
A lot.
I don't know.
I have enough. Did you buy it?
Yeah, I did.
Did you
Yeah.
get your property? Ah.
Yeah, property's right there.
Connecticut. I
Connecticut.
will buy Connecticut for $120.
Plus tax.
Thank you for having me here, by the way. I don't think
Oh,
I
you're
mentioned
welcome.
that on
Yeah.
the show, of course.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry. If you want to get back on the show, just give us a call. We'll have you back on.
Thank you for the glass of water I haven't drank in a while.
Yeah. Yeah, drink up. Eh? It's a little beep somewhere. I don't know where it's coming from, but I don't care. I'm playing Monopoly for.
Yeah, never leave the refrigerator running.
It is very important not to do that. 1, 2.
I think I did buy Connecticut.
Yes, you did. And that's Vermont Avenue. Which is how much? $100. Let me see. Do I have myself? I do have $100 here. $100. Now I have to only hope that people will land on my properties, my very few properties.
Indeed.
Did
My
you
properties
ra-
are coming onto the board.
Racking up the property.
You did buy Vermont
I did. Where are the
for
properties?
$100. I have them over here.
Right.
I'll tell you what, I will give you all my 100s for Vermont.
Why should I trust that?
I'll give you all my 50s for Vermont. Actually, no. I will give you all my 100s and all my 10s. I won't even count how much it is. It's 300 plus.
All you need is Oriental. Then you put the, I think it's a hotel on it.
Now, if I do get the color set, I will have put houses first, and then after I set 4 houses, I can then put hotels.
Tell you what, because
Let me just double check.
we have 17 minutes, I will go for that.
Okay, sounds good.
People on the other side might be screaming, saying no, it's a bad idea. But listen, I don't really care if we win or lose.
It is what it is.
I don't care if we win or lose. You know,
This
we are having fun.
This isn't a crazy game. Yes, we are having fun.
We're having fun, and that's what we should be doing and thinking about when we're playing Monopoly. Anyways, more facts about the Monopoly Man. So, as we saw, like the
He
box.
was around 120 years old when he was taking 5 kids along the boardwalk.
Yes.
Now, sprouting from that very picture, there are 2 theories. One, it is his own children, grandchildren. Or 2, he is kidnapping kids on the boardwalk. And I hope, from the better of the 2, that it is his grandchildren. Even though that is also evil, and we will get to that shortly.
How many minutes do we have? We have 16 minutes.
Did you give me the
Yes, I did. It's your
It
turn.
is your turn.
Do you have Oriental too? I knew it. Anyways. Wait, I just went. It's your turn.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you did.
Yeah. Anyway,
Now,
when we were
houses cost $50.
when we were looking at the Monopoly board, we thought, what about the money? You were like, that was you, man. You look at the money, and we saw some other things in the money.
We did. It is $50 per house.
Mm-hmm.
So I will get 3 houses. 3
You're looking a little bankrupt right there.
It is what it is. And actually, I will also mortgage some properties that I have. Can I have 140 from the bank, please?
What is this for?
Actually, just give me $40 back.
What is this for?
This is for me putting houses on the color set. Could you give me 100? And actually, I'll just put 3 houses down.
So what do you want back? All right.
What else I can mortgage this for 150 as well, which gives me another 3 houses.
I don't know if you can see
I
this.
will mortgage. Oh,
Yeah. Anyways, this is the board. He is mortgaging that.
short line for 100, and I get 2 houses.
I totally should have done that.
Well, I'm not gonna put this house in, so I will get. I think this is 50
How many houses are you just he's making a neighborhood down there.
Could I have 50 houses?
50
I mean, not $50 back, please.
You can have $50 back. Jeez, Louisiana. I have never saw.
Just one of my houses are kind of
What purpose are you doing this for?
Rockefeller would be crap.
He would. Anyways, now on the Monopoly money of this board, we saw some.
Not of this board.
Not
of
of
the
this
Monopoly
board.
Junior board.
The Monopoly Junior board, we saw some other things. Now, we saw, it was, I believe it was, let me just check on
Should we look the pictures up for facts?
For facts, yes. It was the $4 bill
Was
where
it?
he was
Monopoly money is
giving,
from 1 to 5.
he was giving
Monopoly Junior.
the little kid
Let me see.
I don't know what it looks like.
We will show it up on the screen.
Yes.
The $4 Monopoly Junior bill depicts Mr. Pennybags himself giving money to a, I don't know, it will come on screen, patting a young kid, I'm guessing from 5 to 8, patting a kid on his head and giving him what looks to be coins. Suspicious?
Suspicious indeed.
Now, you may ask, why would he give people... And not to mention, this kid on the $4 bill was part of the people Mr. Monopoly was taking on the front of the board.
It was. Code. So could this be?
Could this be that Mr. Monopoly was bribing this young boy into coming with him on the boardwalk? To where? We don't know.
This could be his
Could it
first
be?
victim.
Now, well, we don't know, of course.
This there
Where
was other people. There was other things
The
too.
kids have gone.
It was also on the $5 bill
They
that
have
we have.
disappeared.
The $5 bill. Here, you have to roll.
On
we
the
have-
$5 bill, we have Mr. Monopoly hugging what seems to be a woman,
Young woman.
and a young woman, and I would assume that it is his wife.
Assume.
Now this plays into the theory that this is his grandkids that you see on the. You can show them the front of the Monopoly Junior board. It could also just be his wife, to the first theory, that he's just taking kids. So the wife, it seems, does fit into both theories.
It
Now,
does. It does.
Considering that for theory number 2, the kids are from 5 to 8,
Yes.
and the oldest number being 8, that would mean that Mr. Monopoly, because he was 120 in 1990, minus 8,
Oh no, he had to be like 130. 130.
wasn't he 149? Yeah, I think it was 149. So 149 minus 39
Oh yeah,
is
yeah.
120. He was 112 in 1982.
Slamming this young person.
Young woman.
Yes,
And
he.
considering it takes about a year or so to be born, Mr. Monopoly was 112. Doing, hopefully it's the correct math. If it's the wrong math, you can put the right math on the board. In 1981. The 80s, the early 80s.
Wow.
So, on a time scale, Mr. Monopoly was, well, actually, we did find his birth date.
What was it? It was
If he
1913.
was,
It was
if he was
1913.
65, no, it can't be. If he was 65 in 1935, he would be, subtract 65, 1870. Mr. Monopoly is one of the oldest Hasbro characters, and if he were a real person, he would be one of the oldest people on Earth today. At, what was it, 149?
Yeah.
There you have it. So, in chronological order, in I believe it was 1870. 1870, he was born. In 1935, Monopoly is created, and he begins Monopoly. In 1981,
Did you ever look at the board game?
he marries the woman at the $5 bill. In 1982, they have a kid, one of the 5 kids. Now this all pertains to Theory 2. Theory 1 is they have no kids and he just kidnaps the kids. But Theory 2 would suggest that he is still, in 1982, he would have been...
Please roll your dice.
Jeez. Yeah, I'm gonna roll. I haven't rolled in a while. Can
Yeah.
you move me, please?
Yeah, 2. 1, 2. Yeah. 1, 2.
Do you want it? What is that? I do not. Do you want it? I think you have states.
Do I have states? No, I do not. You do not want it, so it goes up on auction.
$20.
That's a steal, and yes. Shoop. And I'm a banker, so there you go. States Avenue. Anyways,
No, I said $20. It goes up for auction, doesn't it?
yeah, and I said I will take it for $20.
Oh, I said I was gonna take it for $20. I'll take it for
We'll take it.
$20. Will you get bid 21?
I will.
I will let you have it for 21 if you bid 21.
I will bid $21.
Because I would just like to use math. If he was 65 in 1935, he would, well actually he was 149 in 2019.
Mm-hmm.
So subtracting that from 30 years ago in 1989, he was 119. And adding 1 year to that, he was 120. So in 1990, he was 120. And subtracting 120 by 8, when he had his first job, he was 112.
112.
When he had his first kid. 1980. What did I say? Minus, subtract that by 8?
Yeah.
Yeah. 112 when he had his first
112.
kid. To the second theory. The first theory is he had no kids and he just married the wife. I will buy states.
Oh, wait, hold on a second.
Oh wait, no, you have it, right?
Yeah,
It goes up to auction.
yeah. We went up to auction. I said I would take it for 120, but you said you agreed to. Anyways, you run, and now it's me to go. Hopefully, I don't land on one of your billion properties. That's 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
The electric company is $150.
I will do that $150.
Okay.
$150. And I will take the electric company. Boop, boop, boop. Huh.
Okay. Free parking, a free space.
A free space. And does that mean anything?
No, it doesn't.
No, it
It's
doesn't.
just a free space.
Just a free space. All right. Anyways, how's your day going? I usually start off by saying that. Or I
It's
didn't.
been pretty good.
Doing pretty good.
Mhm.
3, 4, 1, 2. Tennessee Avenue. Who
I
owns-
think I own that. I do not. Do you?
I think I do. Do I? No, I don't. How much is Tennessee Avenue? Tennessee Avenue is $180.
A lot of money.
Well,
buying a street.
Buying a street. Buying the street. I got it. Haha. What am I doing? And then 60. 70. 80. Anyways, so Monopoly. It's a old game.
At first you believe it's, you know, a childish game, but after this video, your mind may change.
And mine might change. And
Didn't I roll doubles before we get to states? I thought I did. It's okay. This isn't a serious game.
it's not a serious game.
Atlantic is. How much time do we have?
We have 3 minutes.
I can't buy it, so it
3
goes up for
whole
auction.
minutes. What?
I can't buy it, so it goes up for auction.
Goes up for auction. How much are we going to bid it for?
$5.
$5. I'll go $6.
I'm done. I don't want to bid it anymore. Congrats, you have gotten Atlantic for 6 kabloons.
6 kabloons. And I owe myself $4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So let's wrap this up with the Monopoly. Is there anything more? Because we do have the board game, the board itself. The board
Board itself,
is a bit scary.
which I would like to see,
The
is
board.
also very troubling. Now, we are all talking about the Monopoly Journey game, not the normal Monopoly game.
Yeah, take a look at the board, right, and be the
Looking
judge
at
of
the
this
board,
horrible
which is
thing.
will be displayed on your screen.
Uh-huh.
Mr. Monopoly can be found at a circus. Could be Coney Island, not sure.
Not sure.
But there is a boardwalk, and there's a Ferris wheel, and dolphins and animals. But he looks like a magician, as shown by this picture. He's taking a rabbit out of his hat.
Is.
Master magician, floating in the air.
Is this a depiction of drugs?
I don't know what this clown is doing. I don't think he fits into the theory.
I don't think so either.
But there are pictures of him. He's holding up chance cards. He is it seems to me like, according to the first and second theory, when he was kidnapping his kids, well, that's the first theory, and the second theory was taking his grandkids along the boardwalk, he might have had to go to the bathroom, as shown by his frantic behavior running to the door.
Indeed.
Uncle Pennybags' loose change. It has now been confirmed that Uncle Pennybags gave his either A, a kidnapped child, or B, his own grandchild, money.
Mm-hmm.
Which isn't good for kids, because you don't know what they can do with the money.
Buy
And
drugs.
I think that's only what I see with the board, of course. I think there was a money currency where he is taking another child and whisking him at a very fast speed, as shown by his hair.
Our time is
Our time is up.
Our time is up for the game. Anyways, we do have a
We
couple
will
of minutes.
suspend the game.
We'll
I
suspend.
do believe that I have more money. Actually, no, you have more money. You have like 500s and whatnot. So, Nick here wins
I'm very.
this nice game.
This is our game. As we can see, excuse my God, my hand is shaking violently. Anyways,
That's it. So, at the end of the day, we have this.
yes.
Now, you could edit
This is our
on the
end. This is
board.
our end theory of the whole thing.
I would love. So, theory number 1, which is probably all going to be typed out, of course.
Yes.
Is
Yes. of course.
like under bullets.
Mhm.
Theory number 1 is the Monopoly Man was born in, let's see, 1935 minus 65 is 1870. The Monopoly Man, and this is theory number 1.
It is.
The Monopoly Man was born in 1870, got into the board game business when he was 65 in 1935. In 1981, he marries the woman from the currency. I forgot what number it was, but that could go. The picture of them could go by that bullet.
Mhm.
And let me just do it. 1981. I am bad with that. 1985, he was 115. And subtracting 3 years from that, he was 112 when he marries the woman. 113 when he has his first child. Let's see. And then adding 7 years to that. Actually, no. 8 minus. He was 112 when he had his first child, 111 when he was married. 1981, 1982. In 1990, he was 120. Now, all the math should be corrected if I am wrong. When he, in the first theory, kidnaps 5 children on the boardwalk. Not Coney Island, but a boardwalk. And some kids don't know what's going on, and some kids do. And that's just the hard, solid fact. And this case has been dry for 29 years. We don't know where they've gone. All 5 kids, they would be what? 8 plus 29? 37, ranging from 37 to 34. I'm just like always trying to do that. Ranging from 37 to 34, these kids are all grown up. And in the first theory, they might have escaped.
It might.
We don't know where Mr. Monopoly could have kidnapped them to a mansion. Or
Right.
he could have, who knows? Like, no one knows. Or he could have, like, sold them. I don't know. No one knows.
No, no.
But we don't even know if they're alive. But on this year, they would be 37 to 34, ranging. Theory 2, he was born, all the dates are correct, up until 1990, where those are his grandkids. This is where Theory 1 and Theory 2 separate. Theory 1 says he didn't have any kids.
Mm-hmm.
Theory 2 says, and the weird thing about Theory 1 is, if he were to Theory 2, if he were to have the kids, he would be really old. He was 112.
Yeah, he was like
112.
really old. It's weird.
Yeah.
Weird.
And Theory 2 suggests that they are his grandkids and that he just took them out for the boardwalk.
Yeah.
And he probably wanted them to leave, which is why some are happy and some are scared that they probably didn't want to leave.
Indeed.
And those are the 2 theories.
That is. And that is the end of this whole thing.
And
Anyways.
in both those theories, he is spoiling one of his kids, or the other theory, bribing a kid.
Mm-hmm.
That's just how it is.
That's how it is.
2 theories.
2 theories.
One is right, one is wrong. None of them are right. Both of them are right? No.
No.
No. One of them are right. One of them wrong, or both of them are wrong. We just would have to have a official statement by Hasbro on what they believe.
Indeed.
But yes, this is my research from EDW.
Thank you. And thank you for all this information. Thank you for giving this a very clear statement. Now, as this is on the internet, Hasbro, watch out. Could be depicting some bad things out there.
Could be like Candyland. What is that?
Candyland.
Who is Chaz Bidero? The man in jail from 1933.
I
Did
think-
Mr. Monopoly? Look,
Oh my God.
let's get a big big close up on Chaz B. Darrow here. Let's get a closer close up. Could we? We could just put his picture on. There he is, Chaz B. Darrow, 1933. So, if Mr. Monopoly was 65 and 35, he would be 63 and 33. Did he jail this innocent man, Mr. Darrow? And why is he in prison? What is his significance to the board? That is all next week. Nick, thank you for taking care of the show.
Thank you for being here. Anyways, this has been Table Chip Talk. This has been Enzo. Thank you for watching, and make sure to tune in for more. We'll see you in the next episode. Good night and goodbye.